Hello, my name is Larry Ellis, and I am a candidate for the Humphreys County Assessor of Property. I want to give you a little information about myself and an introduction to the campaign. If you have not already done so, I would encourage you to visit my website, www.votelarryellis.com, for more information. I know that website has turned into more than what I had intended for it to be, and more information, but the more research I do, the more I see a need that I need to put more on it to inform the voters of the issues of the race. As I said, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and why you should vote for Larry Ellis for the Humphreys County Assessor of Property. First, I would say to you that I have many years, I've had a career in the profession of real estate appraisal and assessment. For 29.5 years, I worked with the Tennessee Division of Property Assessments. Of those years, I spent 4 years, nearly 4 years in Nashville as the Rural Mineral Appraisal Specialist for West Tennessee, covered part of Middle Tennessee and West Tennessee. And then for the last 16 years, I was Regional Appraisal Supervisor in the Jackson office for Region 1 of that division. We worked with assessors. In the beginning, we did reappraisal programs for the counties, and as it went on, the county assessor became more involved and was responsible for doing the reappraisals in their own counties, and we would help them do some of the more sophisticated properties, and also we were responsible for auditing and monitoring the assessor's work in those counties. The only fair tax is the one that I pay my fair share, and not 1 penny more. You know, no one likes paying more than their fair share. Occasionally some people will do it out of goodness of their heart to help other people. But basically, no tax is fair where a person has to pay more than their fair share. And as I continue in the next videos here on YouTube, I will be posting some information from the research that I've done to show you that in Humphreys County, indeed, many of the taxpayers are paying more than their fair share, and there's some reasons for that, and I'll offer those to you probably in the second, maybe the third video that I post, so be sure to follow up on the videos that I put on the YouTube. This election is a rare opportunity for the voters of Humphreys County. It's rare, first, because it's the first election in many years where the voters have a choice of who their assessor will be. I remember several years ago, in 1983 and 84, I worked on the Humphreys County reappraisal program back when the state did the reappraisals for the counties, and Mr. Johnny Fortner was the assessor back at that time. Mr. Fortner was assessor for a long time, and after a while he ran for county executive and won that race. And that was kind of mid-term, so the county commission then had to appoint an assessor, and that would be the incumbent that we have today. So this is the first race in many years that there's been a choice actually for the voters who to vote for. And I hope that the voters will look to the candidates' qualifications and make their decision based on who will be the best person to serve as the assessor for the upcoming term. Secondly, it's a unique opportunity for Humphreys County in that this is the first election that there has been a truly qualified assessor who is credentialed in real estate appraisal and assessment. It's the first time that there's been a candidate who's been certified both in assessment and real estate appraisal at state level and also at the international level. I have received and am the only candidate who has been awarded the Tennessee Certified Assessor designation and the Tennessee Master Assessor designation by the State Board of Equalization. Now those credentials are awarded, those designations are awarded to active government employees who are involved in assessment, as I was at that time. And whenever I am elected to the office, then they will be instated to me, because I have kept up my continuing education courses, because I am still a member of the International Association of Assessing Officers, who had awarded me in 1982 the Residential Evaluation Specialist designation. And that was completed after taking several classes, appraisal and assessment classes, and then performing a written narrative demonstration appraisal of a property, and that appraisal was graded, and then a comprehensive test was issued. Then later, in 1991, I achieved their Certified Assessment Evaluator designation, or CAE as we call it. This came about after satisfying requirements for the RAS. Then there had to be a demonstration done at commercial properties, and then a comprehensive exam was taken and passed, and the IAAO, the International Association of Assessing Officers, awarded me the CAE, and I still have it today and have my continuing education that would satisfy the requirements for Tennessee Master Assessor and Tennessee Certified Assessor with the State Board of Equalization. I've also, I am the only candidate that has fee appraisal experience. For 21 years, I did fee appraisals along with my regular job. Found myself working at nights and weekends and holidays in order to keep that business going. For 16 years of those, I had a fee appraisal business here in Humphreys County as a licensed state certified general appraiser. I still can reactivate that license. I've been keeping my education up, and I just have to need to pay the fee and show my continuing education to do that. But in 2008, I decided to let it go inactive, and I wanted to concentrate on my real estate appraisal and assessment training business that I began back many years ago. Well, for 15 years, I have taught real estate appraisal and assessment classes in some 12 states around the country. I've taught in New York, New York City, New Mexico, Wyoming, and most all the states around Tennessee and in Tennessee, Indiana, and Virginia. And I still have some classes scheduled to teach this year. And with this education and training and experience, I know I'm able to provide Humphreys County citizens with a level of professional service greater than it's ever experienced in the past, truly professional service. And I have focused very much on my assessor and appraisal education and certifications because I believe it's important to the assessor to have the knowledge and have the education that they are able to understand and employ the correct methods of appraisal and techniques of appraisal in order to produce credible appraisals. And it's my belief that that education and experience will help me perform at a much higher professional level than has been experienced by Humphreys County in the past. So I hope that you will compare the qualifications of the candidates, as the Humphreys County Assessor's Office has never participated in formal assessment and appraisal training programs that the IAAO offers, or the other real estate appraisal groups such as the American Institute of Real Estate Appraisers or the Society of Real Estate Appraisers, the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. Even though the county assessors in Tennessee may enroll and attend these assessment appraisal courses with no tuition cost. Now Humphreys County, Waverly, is only about 65 miles from Nashville, and many of the classes are held there in Nashville, so it'll be very little expense for the assessor to attend those. And most assessors around the state attend at least a few of these courses, the basic fundamental courses. Some go a little bit further. Rarely do they ever complete the designations, but most counties do participate in that program, take advantage of that. But in Humphreys County, none of the assessors that I'm aware of has ever completed an IAAO appraisal course in fundamentals, much less the advanced ones. I recognized the importance of this back many years ago, and that is why I chose to complete all 5 levels of the education and certification programs offered by the State Board of Equalization. And Humphreys County has never had an assessor that has completed any of the State Board's 5 certification levels. Now, just a little bit of background information. I graduated Henry County High School in 1972, attended the University of Tennessee at Martin 72 to 75, received my Bachelor of Science from Southern Christian University 2005, graduated summa cum laude, and a Master of Science at Freed-Hardeman in 2007. My wife, Linda, we've been married 37 years, and we met at UT Martin, where she received her Bachelor of Science. Our oldest son, Matthew, graduated from Waverly Central High School in 1994, and then graduated with a BS from UT Martin in 1999. Andrew, or Drew, graduated Waverly Central High School in 1998, received his Bachelor of Science in 2003 from UT Martin, master's degree at the University of Arkansas, and his PhD in 2008 in Knoxville. Have several of the credentials I've mentioned, as well as the training with IAAO. I've taken about 40 different classes in appraisal and assessment, and I would very much like to use that education and training in order to serve the citizens of Humphreys County as their next assessor. So I will be posting more videos and want to invite you back to check them out. And in those we'll be talking about some of the issues and concerns that I have regarding the assessments in Humphreys County. The elections will be, the election day is August the 2nd, but there is a 2-week period of early voting beginning on July the 13th, and people can vote at the Humphreys County Election Commission office on Pablo Street. Thank you.